you're tagged. So with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to like it, comment down below any other suggestions, and subscribe. So the first question is, when was the first time you experienced ASMR? So the first time that I experienced ASMR, it's not an exact age or anything, it was just me as a kid. I always liked when people whispered. That was like, oh, I never found that annoying like other people would. I love whispering, and now older, I realized that it was like a tingly sensation thing, but yeah, that was the first thing I'd ever noticed when someone whispered. And the second question is, when was the first time you watched ASMR on YouTube? It's been a long time now. It was after I finished high school, so a while back. Not trying to say my age here, but I want to say maybe like a year or two after, maybe when I was like 20, 21, I might have gone on it and I saw a video named ASMR, and I was curious to what it was, so when I clicked on it, it was, I can't remember who it was, but it was a video of them whispering and just doing triggers, and it was so calming and it relaxed me so fast, and I never knew that I would have been something. I wish I had it in high school, because I have a lot of anxiety, and I still do, so that was the first time I had experienced it, and watched it. So for the next question, it is, what is your favorite unintentional ASMR video? A while back, maybe like a few years ago, I saw, I can't remember her name, I think she was like German or something. It must have been German or something like that over there in Europe. And she had the 3DO, which is the one with the ears, and she was doing the ear eating, that's what it was. At first I was kind of like, why do I like this? Because I don't know, I know a lot of people misinterpret ASMR, so I guess that was my favorite, because I would go back to that video over and over and over again. It relaxed the crap out of me. But that was my video that I would go back to all the time. The next question is, name the last 5 ASMR artists that you watched. Okay, let's see. I know one of them was definitely the ASMR Samurai, because I noticed he had just posted a video. You should definitely go watch that if you haven't. He's a really good ASMR artist. The next ASMR artist that I was watching was Julie B Whispers. I love her content. I have a big thing on watching gameplays, so she does the best of both worlds. She does the gameplays and she whispers, and I absolutely love that idea. And also, I watched Etta Fox makeup account that she does ASMR in as well. I also watched, I don't know how to say her name, I think it's like Celine's ASMR. Either way, I'll link them down below so you guys can see who I'm talking about. That is the 4th, and the 5th one that I love to watch is, and the 5th one that I watched recently is ASMR Galaxy. Those were the last 5 I watched. The next question is, what is your favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? My favorite trigger to listen to is definitely whispering. Next question, what is your least favorite trigger to listen to? Do it. Okay. There's 2 reasons why this is like my least favorite. One being, it gives me most of the time. And secondly, I'm not good at it myself. So fast and aggressive though. Fast and aggressive anything really. The only fast and aggressive ASMR artist that I'll ever watch, and not all the time, is BB ASMR. She has this thing where she goes, it gives me anxiety sometimes to hear this. But anyway, the tapping is the thing that it's like, anyway, that is what I don't like, fast and aggressive. I just gave myself anxiety. Anyway, that is my least favorite trigger. Next question is, do you use ASMR to fall asleep? Sorry, do you use ASMR to relax or to fall asleep? It depends for me. I definitely use it as a sleep aid. Like, every night I need to have it on, no matter what. But also to relax, because there are times, as I previously stated, I have anxiety, and sometimes I get anxiety attacks, and this is the only thing that I like listening to that can actually relax me. ASMR is just so amazing, and I'm honestly so glad that it exists. So the next question is, what is your bedtime routine? Okay, well, honestly, I'm not good at that, because I typically say I'm gonna go to sleep in my mind, but I don't. What I end up doing is like either playing a game, and right now I've been playing Disney's Dreamlight a lot. Whenever I have a chance, I play that a lot, or I am stuck on social media, whether it be YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. It really depends. I'm on there until I get really, really tired, and then when I realize I'm really, really tired, I just try to find a video. To fall asleep to, but it's really nothing crazy, and I am a horrible example to fall asleep. I am a horrible example for a bedtime routine, because, like I just stated, I'm not healthy in that aspect. I'm not like 8 o'clock go to bed. I can't do that. So the next question is, what is your favorite trigger to do? Do it. So my favorite trigger to do is mic scratching, and that is next question is, what is your least favorite trigger to do? Do this too. So in this case, my least favorite trigger to do is tapping. So turn on this bottle. The next question is, how long does it take you to make a video? Oh god, that is, it can vary. Sometimes in the video, it might be like, I don't know, an hour that I film it, just because there's like interruptions, whether it be, in the background, and I don't want to, like, you know, annoy you guys or make you just not be relaxed or be able to fall asleep if you hear them in the back. Or if I do like a really loud noise, like I bump into my chair or the table in front of me, or if I like burp, if you hear my stomach growl, like all those unnecessary noises, I tend to edit it out. So it does take me a while to do a video, just because I want it to be perfect. Even though I know there's no such thing as perfect, I try really hard for it to be somewhat decent for you guys. So yeah, it takes a while, definitely. Next question is, have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? Not really. I think around the first time, when I had first started doing ASMR, like a couple months ago, it was very cringy for myself, like, to see my own video. I would think it was, like, very weird, and, like, how can anybody find that relaxing? Even though I'm doing this to relax you guys, but I don't know, it made me want to try it, because my boyfriend always said that I have a very nice, like, relaxing voice, like, he likes my voice, so it made me want to go, hey, you know what, let me try that. So I think maybe only once or twice have I ever kind of fallen asleep while editing my own video, but not really like intentionally or anything. Typically I just find it very, very cringy. So the next question is, do you watch your own videos? I do, but I watch my own videos in the sense of I try to make sure that I did a good job and that it doesn't sound bad or anything like that. Like, I try to view it as if I'm you are. I try to view it as if I'm you guys. And just to make sure it's perfect, and that's it really though, but not to fall asleep too, no. The next question is, what software do you use to edit? I use, I think it's called CapCut. Yeah, I think it's called CapCut. I would like to get, like, I would like to get a more expensive one that's, like, more advanced, like the one that everybody has that I can't seem to remember right now. I believe the ASMR Samurai uses that to edit, but I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I would like to, but it's just like, I don't know, CapCut is free and it's easy to use, so why not, you know? The next question is, what time of the day do you film? That depends. Sometimes I do it in the middle of the day. But mostly I do it at nighttime. Like now, like right now it is 10 p.m. So I typically do it at night just because it's less, you know, people outside and everything. So it seems, but sometimes it's not like that. It depends. If it's the weekend, people here love to, like, be loud for parties and stuff, so it really depends. But yeah, typically late at night is when I film my videos. The next question is, what is your favorite video that you've made? I think my favorite video that I've ever made so far is definitely, I believe it's like my first or second, no, yeah, it's my first. It's the video where, the very first time I did, scary stories. That's my favorite video, because that's when I noticed that I started getting a little more comfortable and less shy in front of the camera, in front of you guys. So, and that I believe is when I started being more comfortable with doing, like, the hand, like, you know, the hand triggers, personal attention, stuff like that. But yeah, that's my favorite video. I'll definitely link it down below if you like scary stories or anything like that. The next question is, have one of your videos had an unexpected negative fan reaction? Not really. That I know of, no, not really. I haven't had that yet. The next question is, what videos of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? what's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? I guess the one thing you guys don't really know is how much time and love, like how much time and care I put into the setup. That's what it would be. Because it takes me a while. Sometimes, like, I'm kind of a perfectionist, as if you couldn't tell. I'm a perfectionist, so I want you guys to see a certain, like, look in the videos. So that's why you guys only see, like, the nightstand, and it's decorated for a reason. I don't like anything looking plain. I've always liked videos on YouTube that I see that they have the background so, like, nice and have it, like, all laid out in a certain way, you know? And so I knew that when I first started this, I wanted to have the same thing for my channel. So I would say that, like, especially that side over there, like, I put a bunch of decorations, and I always try to, like, put a candle or something so you guys would find it, you know, soothing, because I love when I see candles in the background being lit, and I find it very, very soothing. But yeah, definitely the time that it takes me to set all of it up and stuff like that. But it's worth it, you know. I love doing it. The next question is, do your family and friends know you make ASMR videos? I mean, yeah, my mom knows. Some family that I don't ever see, like, they live far. And some of my friends, and of course my boyfriend, and they all try to support me in their own way. Definitely my mom is my biggest supporter, for sure. Her and my boyfriend are, like, top tier. But it depends. Sometimes I feel a little shy to tell people that I make ASMR. Not that it's a bad thing, but just because I know there can be some judgment on ASMR videos, because I've seen it. I've had an encounter where I had mentioned it and they thought it was funny, like, you make ASMR videos, and I was just like, yes. But for the most part, I love doing it, so I don't really mind. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what anybody says except what you think, right? So this question is, what's the most absurd request you received from a fan? I haven't really received something like that as of yet. If I do, I mean, it's gonna happen maybe one day, but for right now I haven't had gotten a request like that. The next question is, have you ever been recognized in public? No. Definitely not. I'm not up there like GB, ASMR, or anything to be like, whoa, you're recognizable. So, no. The next question is, what inspires your video ideas? In this case, it really depends. Sometimes it's like, I watch a video from a long time ago, and it, like, makes me go, you know what, I like that idea, like, whether it be liquid sound videos or something like that, like, I have that in the back of my head. Makeup videos, that's, like, when I do, like, makeup or scary stories or anything like that, that's just out of my own interest. That's my favorite. I love, if you know me already, or at least know a little bit about me, you would know that I love horror and gore and all that. And scary stories is, like, one of my favorite things. So that's something that I always do because of my own interest, and, like, seeing all those videos, I love them. And as for makeup, that's just, like, a passion I've had since I was 14. So when I try to incorporate it with ASMR, it's another interest. And as for, like, other random things, like the slime video that I just posted, that's just, like, I hear it and I see that a lot of people like it and everything, especially with that little tiny mic. So I purchased it for that and other stuff that I want to do with it. But yeah, it's really just, like, looking at other ASMR videos, or just, like, thoughts that pop into my head, and I, like, think of it like, you know what, that may be a good idea, because, like, I like that, or I know that people like that. So it's really like that. The next question is, where do you find yourself spending the most time online? I would say I am always either mostly ASMR. True crime is another one of my passions. Or, honestly, TikTok. That's it. Like, I love looking at, different kinds of things like animals and like makeup or scary stuff, haunted live videos, like all those things are my favorite. So I'm always on one or the other. I'm rarely ever like on Instagram, Twitter. I do watch Twitch sometimes, but not always. I'm very picky. So really that's it though, like not much else. And then the last question is, what advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? Well, what I would say is definitely don't feel pressured to make a video every single day or post like a million videos all in one day, because I've been through that. I've thought that I needed to do so much all at once, and it is it's mentally draining, and people have told me to relax on that because it can really get to me. Like, I feel like I'm not doing enough, but you shouldn't feel that way, so definitely don't feel like you need to do something unless you want to do it. And you don't need amazing equipment. That's another thing I would say. I film on my phone. This is my iPhone 13 Pro Max. It has 4K. Like, I'm good with that for a while now. The mic is the only thing that I really like. Wow, like I wanted it, but I really wanted it. Even though there are other mics, like condenser mics on Amazon that have the gain option, so definitely don't feel like you need to you don't have to spend so much on a good mic. I've seen a bunch of them that have good reviews, and they're not this one. And just like as for lighting and stuff like that, I got two lights. There's one right here and one right here. They're from Amazon. It was like 30 for two. So definitely don't feel like you need to have top tier equipment to start your own YouTube channel. There's a million people that have started with their iPhone or with a webcam, and they do really, really well. So equipment. And lastly, I just want to say that do whatever you want to do. Do what makes you happy. You don't have to follow anyone else's kinds of videos. If you want to do a video and you feel like it's not going to get views, who cares? Someone somewhere out there is going to enjoy your videos. Maybe one day it'll be popular, way more popular than you would have imagined, but definitely don't feel like you need to please everyone. Just do your own thing. That's another thing that I'm trying to do for myself, so that's my advice. Those are the top 3 things that I would definitely suggest if you're trying to make an ASMR video, an ASMR channel. Do it. Put yourself out there, because I have been wanting to do YouTube for a really, really long time. And I stopped myself because I was afraid. But definitely don't be afraid. Just putting yourself out there